Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Terraformistic Plays, building St.Vista on CitiesSkylines. So, it's been a couple weeks since I've made a last video, where we built the casino strip, and I've done a little bit of work off camera. Primarily what I've been working on is just building up my population, because the way this map has been built, it's an island with a lot of mountains, and I was really just running out of space to build infrastructure. So I wanted to build a population so I can unlock all 25 tiles once I reach the 55,000 population milestone, the last milestone where you get the monuments and all that other good stuff, which I have done. I'm floating right around 55,000, but I did build two different areas that I want to show you guys. You guys saw a couple little cinematics in the beginning of the video of those, and I just want to go over those a little bit more, and then we'll get on with today's project. So I've expanded the it's not really a subdivision, it's just suburban sprawl, I guess. However, it's very tropical and there's a lot of detail, and the way that this neighborhood has turned out is like pretty ritzy and a lot of modern houses. I guess a lot of software engineers live here, rocket scientists, CEOs, things of that nature live in this area, and it's very, very nice. I really like how it turned out. Yeah, it just looks really good. I love it, man. I just really do like it. Like it a lot. So I put custom rocks and boulders just to kind of give the cliff faces a little more character, and I think that turned out pretty well. And then I also interlaced everything with parks and paths, and we have like little hidden benches and pavilions, and it really just turned out pretty nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of windy. It's not really gridded up, and I like that because it's not gridded up. A lot of detail in it, and the detail just, again, like I say in all the videos, like, just all the assets and the mods and whatnot that allow me to do this just add so much to the game. Again, thank you to the community. So, yep, there's our expanded neighborhood. What I do have planned for this afterwards is we're going to extend this road. And it's going to keep going. We're going to tunnel through, and we're going to have like this private beach resort area over here. But that'll have to wait for another day. We're not going to work on that today. So let's go over here to the next area that I built up. And this is what I call this. I believe I called this Jones Valley. And this is just, we have some residential and then a lot of office space because my industrial demand was going through the roof. And then I also have some commercial in here as well. And over on this side, I have built I placed a stadium and made like this little stadium area with some restaurants and, some nightclubs, and we have some hotels over here as well to facilitate the stadium. And it makes sense. Again, I used one of these cool little pylon guys on top of the parking garage. I think that's going to be like a theme throughout this map. I really like how that looks. It looks I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool asset. And but yeah, again, we went pretty good with the detail, just making it look pretty. Anarchy tree and prop anarchy mod is, and then road anarchy really allows you to just take any prop that you want and just like lay it wherever you want. Found this cool little American trucker billboard, and placed him right by the highway. You're not clipping into the... No, you're not. Good. From this angle, it looked like he was clipping into the sign a little bit, which he's not, so that's good. Anything else that I've done over here? I've detailed our big roundabout over here, which I think turned out pretty nice. Good lord, that traffic. So, today's episode, finally, I want to work on this area. And what I want to do here is I want to build like St.Vista National Park. And I want to have, trailheads and campgrounds, just maybe some cabins floating around. But I want it to be very sparse. Over on this side we'll have, maybe like I found a couple hotels that we can use. Let's see, where did you go, hotel? I saw it in one of Corralis's videos, and obviously, if you guys are into CitiesSkylines, I'm sure you guys are watching Colossal on YouTube. He just provides a lot of inspiration. Where is this thing at? But I saw him using it, and I picked it up. Where? Yeah, this one right here. The Overlook Hotel. And I think he'll be cool. Sitting around over here. And then we also have another little, I passed it just a moment ago, little pine hotel. I don't know if he's gonna really look that great, but we will try him out. And actually we can just, do we want to start laying out roads? Well, let me show you a couple more assets that I have for this area. Oh, campfires. I've been trying to find campfires, and it's been quite difficult to find. However, I did find an asset of a pile of sticks, and this is exactly what I needed. So, a pile of sticks. It's in the park section. And I searched and searched you'd think that people would make campsites and campfires, and there'd be an asset like a ploppable campfire already out and about. But no, there's not. However, there is the allotment pile of sticks. Cost $10 for some sticks. However, but what you can do is, let's go find a place that we would want to put a little campsite at. Yeah, let's put like a little campsite up over here on top of this hill. Let's back up. Will that look good? Oh, you're so hard to see right now. Alright, so let's clear out some trees. And we don't need a huge place, just a little place. We can just get in here real tight. So we'll make it right here, right around here. So we'll have the pile of sticks, and then if you come over into the lights, and the first one, well, on mine, we have fire camp. And this is just a fire. Oh, let's turn on that, and let's make sure we're right on top of it. Oh, come on. Go away, smoke. And then now we have a nice campfire, which is sweet. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm glad. Thank you, whoever made a allotment pile of sticks. It was exactly what I was needing. And then these are way too big. I was hoping I had some pebbles or something. Ooh, maybe we could do like a tile or a decal of some pebbles. I think I have some. I wonder what this would look like. Cobblestone, high density. Is this going to be like a... Let's see what that does. It's kind of dark right now. But that could work. I think that'll work. Do you guys think that works? I think that works. I mean, because you don't want to have, fire just, you know, burning the forest down. You don't want that. So I think that will work. Perfect. So now we're going to need some tents, and I have some of those in the park section again. Let's see here. Here's a tent. Right over here. We'll put one over here. And then we'll put one over here. Cool. And then what else do we need at a campsite? I think we'll need some sort of bench. I did look around the workshop and I couldn't find like I found these, well, these are part of the vanilla game now, but I found this like tree log, because you know, typically like a campsite you sit on a fallen log. There's a fallen tree, man. That thing is massive. Scale just doesn't work, so we're not going to use that guy. And I went through here and I couldn't really find anything else that I really liked, so I had to resort to using a bench. And I couldn't really find any good benches, you know, that really screamed out campsite. I did find this little one, and it's little, so it's kind of the best that we got. Let's just put him over here around the campfire. And you think we should put one more? I don't know if we should put another one. I think it'll be too much. I did want to put one lawn chair though, because, you know, it's kind of nice up here, and I think a lawn chair would be nice. Let's try you right there. And I was also thinking of, you know, would a barbecue grill work out here? And it's, I mean, the barbecue grill is about this, it's bigger than the tent. So I don't think that's going to work very well. So I think we'll have to skip that guy. Do we have anything else that we would like to add to this little campsite? I say no. I think this little campsite will work. Maybe we can add one more tent. So there we go. Let's turn him around. So you want it opening up to the campfire. Oh yeah. Oops. That's what I'm talking about. That looks great. Cool, so there's our little campsite. Excellent. So yeah, so, you know, I'm going to have a couple of these around, little campsites like this. And then also, you know, we can have like a couple log cabins scattered about. You know, maybe somewhere that's a little more flat, a little easier to get to, like this area over here could be cool. So let's clear out some of these trees. We can always add more trees in later. Alright, so this will be a little area for some cabins. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's find some. Where did my cabins go? I had a couple. I think we're gonna use. Oh, what do you look like? You're not very big. We don't necessarily want a big cabin. I mean, do we want a big cabin? I mean, some cabins are. Alright, so let's just compare for scale's sake as well. Some cabins are huge, like, you know. I guess the closest mountain near me is the Smoky Mountains, that in the Appalachian Mountain Range. And, you know, I've been out to a cabin there, and, you know, it was like 3 stories tall. It was massive. It was awesome. So there are some fancy schmancy cabins. I'm not really sure if we want a fancy schmancy cabin. Where did my area go? It's so dark. It's almost daytime, so. Alright, so let's see what you look like. So maybe we could have like this cabin and the other type of cabin. And I think we should really probably flatten this area real quick. So let's just get a little soft action going on. Soften you out, flatten you out some. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that, man. Man, it's such a pretty game. All right. Back to the cabins. So I guess we should probably lay down a road. Since it is gonna be a cabin, we're probably gonna need a dirt road. Is going to curve around down over this way. How's that gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work. And then he'll come down this way and meet up somehow there. Alright. And from there, I guess maybe we should put that out like that. Oh, you know what we should do? We should have turned off prop anarchy. Good job there, buddy. That palm tree should probably go as well. Alright, let's fix this road. And, let's lay out some of these cabins and see if we can't get this to look nice as well. So, alright, so we'll have one cabin there. And then where was that other big one? Yeah, there was a big one. Oh no. Really? Really? Yeah. Don't think that's gonna work. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see, do we have any other cabins, or is it just this one? What do you look like compared to a tent? A tent's fairly big. Wow, that was wild. I wonder why that guy's so small. I guess we'll just have the same cabin. Yeah, that's like tiny. Like the tent's bigger than that cabin. That doesn't work. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Do we have any other cabins? What are you? You are not going to be the one you want. Anything else? Any other cabins? Negative. Alright, so I guess we're just going to go with this for a moment. And we'll throw down a couple of these. Maybe we'll add another little campground right here or something. And, yeah, so let me do a little bit of work on this off camera, and I'll bring you guys back in a second. Back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. So we just finished up a good little bit of work, and I'm pretty happy with it. So we're at the summit of Mount Vista right now, and we're at the summit camp, and everything's looking pretty good. I mean, it's not too high, so it's perfectly fine to camp here, but you just got a really awesome view of the bay, and this bay just looks great. We got to come up with a name for it. If you guys got any suggestions, don't hesitate to leave them down there in the comments. But yeah, so I mean, just a really good view out here. But let's go take a look at and see what else we got done. So I got some trailheads done, and I got a few campsites, scattered around the place. And the cool thing about these campsites is the fire. And at night, the fire, like the LOD, I guess, the level of detail, like you can see it from far away. It's kind of hard to tell right now since it's day, but I mean, you can see it from like zoomed out way far, and it kind of gives the mountain a cool glow. But yeah, so we got all these different trails laid out, and it's not too many, but I really think it turned out quite nice. Yeah, it's sparse like I was wanting, and yeah, I just kind of like it. So here's the main area, and I found this really cool little fire station asset that just really fits the theme for the areas. Kind of looks like a lodge or something of that nature. And then yeah, just really looks good. And so next to it, we just lay down a little park to provide a little separation between the lodge, fire station, and the RV park. And so here's the RV park, and it's pretty much an RV park, caravan park. I don't know, different words, same but different. But yeah, so I got these Winnebagos, and I don't know if there's something up with the asset, but they like emit light. You can definitely tell at night. I mean, even right now they're kind of bright, so I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with them, but they still look good. So we just put some foliage around the area, and kind of covers them up a little bit, but still makes it look good. And then but yeah, other than that, I mean, we just got some normal little tent campsites around, and I really just like the way that the area turned out. Built like a little office, so it's like when you go to, get your lot assignment, and then we got like a little public pavilion with a little playground and public restrooms and all that other good stuff. But yeah, and then up here we have our cabins that we made that we started right before the time lapse, and this little area turned out really well, really good as well. Again, it's right by the waterfall, good views. And then finally over here we worked on this area with like our big fancy hotel, or for the people that don't want to go sleep in tents, they go sleep in this nice place. And we took this asset and we used Prop and Anarchy mod just to make it our own. We added a pool in the back and added some trails, and then down here added the riding stables, so you can grab your horse and go take a ride on the trail. And then after a long, hard day of being out in the woods and whatnot, you'd figure you need to go wash your butt. So I put a sauna down there. I think I'm confusing that with maybe like a bathhouse. I don't know if it's like one of the same. Like saunas to me seems like something like at a gym, you pour water over hot rocks and whatnot. Whereas that building right there looks more like a traditional bathhouse where you would go into like a steam room to an actual bath. And whatnot. But yeah, so I have this park up here in this pathway, and I've found that if you are trying to change elevations, it's better to use like a shorter like wall asset or fence asset, because you get this cool little stair step design that goes all the way down. So that's a little tip. I just kind of found that out during this episode. Kind of really worked for me. I think it turned out really nice. But yeah, that's the area. I really hope you guys liked it. So I think I'm done with rambling, and if you guys did like the video, please don't hesitate to give me a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. But I think I'm going to leave it off here, guys, with a couple cinematics of some of the work that we've done, And again, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.